Hey, what's going on? Guess what time it is?
Igpay Inskay in the Berg.
Black Cat night here in Prestonsburg.
Black Cat action. Pigs running for their lives tonight as those footballs start flying here on the old gridiron. 2009 Black Cat season. We're going to open up here at home. We're going to host M Pirates.
Oh, I didn't.
Belfry.
And look for a good matchup here tonight. I'm Alan James along with Darrell Leslie. It is August 21st, and actually the sun's been out a little bit, threatened to rain a little bit, kind of cooled it off, and it's very nice.
A little muggy.
Very nice. So, folks, you tune in here on Channel 2. We're getting ready to do Set Branham night, and I'm sure you've got some of that already on tape, but we'll be right back for Black Cat action. Don't go away.
Right back.
God almighty, this humidity is stand for a crap. No, on the grant. Let's go, gentlemen. Family, can we have y'all? Ladies and gentlemen, could we have your attention, please, to the 50-yard line for a special presentation tonight to several people. First of all, it is a great honor that Prestonsburg High School can have the opportunity to have a great visitor in Prestonsburg, Mr. Franklin Delano Set Branham. Set number 52, as you can see, we don't think we're going to let him start tonight, but he probably will be rooting from the sidelines with great enthusiasm, that of which he played for the city of Prestonsburg's high school football, basketball, and baseball teams. His accolades can be found in the programs available at the special booth. Please pick you one of these up before you leave the stadium. Coach John DeRosset with a word first of invitation to Mr. Branham.
We just want to give Seth a great welcome back to Prestonsburg. How about a big cheer for Seth Branham? I'd like to have him out here playing tonight. He's going to be full force. He gave us a great speech in the locker room, and these guys are going to do it tonight, Seth. Welcome back to Prestonsburg. It's an honor to have you.
Friends and family are also available tonight. There's many, many more, but first of all, his daughter, Georgiane Branham. Raise your hand, Georgiane. Grandsons, Derek and Dylan Anderson. Raise your hands, guys. Niece, Judy Frills, and Judy Page is not here, is she? Oh, she is. There she is. Okay, Paige. All right, thank you very much. A great niece. And a friend, Sue Hudson. All right, now I want to turn the microphone over to Mayor Jerry Fenton for a special presentation.
I have a proclamation declaring today as Franklin Delano Set Branham Day in the city of Prestonsburg. Set Branham picked all state basketball, football, baseball. So I have a proclamation, and I'd like to commend him and also a few to the city. And also I have some other keys to present, and I'll let Freddie call them off as we present.
All right, we have some other friends and former teammates of Seth. And let me start over here on this end. Don Willis, Henry L. Mayo, Barkley Sturgill, and Johnny Burke. A couple other guys are not here tonight, couldn't be here, but Charles Bradley, Roger Spradlin, and a couple of other guys that we tried to get a hold of, Coach. But Ruth Lucille Mayo, also a classmate of Seth and these guys, a cheerleader, is here with us on the field. And I think one of Ruthie's greatest stories was that how Seth locked Miss Alice Harris out of the classroom, and it cost Seth playing time during the Louisa game. Even though he did run an 85-yard fake punt touchdown to beat Louisa 7-6. Your hand for Seto. All right, and at this time, we will present to Franklin Delano Seth Branham on the retirement of his football jersey, number 52, worn honorably and with high distinction as a standout Prestonsburg High School football player, 1947 and 48, presented on August the 21st, 2009. Seth? And this young gentleman right here, Zach Key, just came over. As you can see, he is going to be wearing that number 52 tonight and for the rest of the season and for the rest of his high school career. And Zach, you are with it, man. Zach, get it.
Yeah, get it, baby.
All right. All right. Thanks, everybody. Coach, you have a... Yeah. Okay, we're ready for the coin toss. And Seth, they'd like for you to come out for the coin toss. And he's also going to throw the game ball in.
It's been great, Fred.
Yeah, it has. It has. I'm trying to get my painting up there. All right.
He's already gone.
He's already... He's a little bit... Look at him. He's pointing at him. Yeah.
Oh, God. Are you ready? We're going to go throw you out now.
Turn us up. Turn me up a little bit. 1 to 2. Check.
Hey, Coach.
On up there a little bit. Yeah, here, we're going to stay live with you, Daryl.
All right.
Out here for the coin
Hey,
toss.
Ref. How you doing, Ref?
Good, buddy.
Hi, Coach.
Yeah, we're ready for the coin toss out here. Alan James. See who's going to be on offense and who's going to be on defense to start this thing.
Belfry's the visitors on the scoreboard. I've got a silver color. There's heads. There's tails. Who's calling it for me? What do you want? He's called it tails. All right, we're going to let this hit the ground. Whatever hits on the ground is what we're going to go with. Go ahead, sir.
Give me your official score.
Okay, it's heads. Prestonsburg's won the toss. Defend, defer, kicker, receive. They deferred.
Okay. All right, so Prestonsburg has won the coin toss, and we'll be ready to go in just a few moments. So I want to turn it over to Alan James and Darrell Leslie, your Channel 2, LJ Productions.
All right.
Good job down there, Fred.
He's still on. We'll take a little break here. We'll come right back for the action, guys, when you get here. Come on back. What do you think about it now, Darryl?
Well, I hope we hear them fireworks again after the game, Alan.
I heard that.
Well, it looks like we're about ready to start this thing. Alan, the Black Cats short in numbers this year. I think I've tried to count them a couple of times. It looks like there's probably right around 30.
It won't be too hard to count.
30 guys out there. But now I've talked to some people that went down to Huntington last weekend and watched them scrimmage down there. Said
Looked pretty good.
Looked pretty good. Had some speed.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a big test for the Black Cats. You know, Belfry Pirates has been such a rivalry for them for years and years, even though they're in a different class now. I'm sure that rivalry still hasn't gone away.
Well, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
No.
You're right.
I think Mr. Brandon had some choice words for Belfry in the locker room before the game.
Yeah, those nasty Pirates, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to kick it off for the Black Cats is number 6, Joseph Jamerson. And good
Nice
toe,
one.
Good toe on that. And just like that,
Right
the
on
season
the-
is underway. Fielded down there.
5-yard line. And the Black Cats just swarm the receiver there,
First
Alan.
contact, number 12 is Sean Howard. Down there on the first contact, and several players in on the tackle. Now let's see if we
That
can.
was only about a 12, 13-yard return, so the Black Cats were down there quickly on that one.
Down lineman down front is number 71, Chris Cook. end on this side. Number 58, Wes Robinson. D-tackle other side is number 75, Alex Garner.
58 on this side is Wes Robinson.
Got him. Who's their other end over there?
Other end is
Zach, 52.
I believe that's Zach too.
Yeah. Okay, Belfry comes to the line in that old wishbone tight left.
Yeah,
right
they've
split.
been with that for years, my friend. That is
A sideline warning. First play of the game.
already.
They weren't even on the sideline. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe he crossed the line down there or something. I don't know.
Whatever. The linebacking crew for the Black Cats, number 50, Trevor Stovall. Number 51, Alex Griffith, and 36, Austin McKinney. At the corners, number 22, Brad Little. Is that Jamerson on that side? I think so, Darryl.
Yep.
Just quick pitch out on the left side.
Well, good job out here on this cornerback. Cut that play back in, Allen.
Number 9, Blackburn, Josh Blackburn at corner. Or was he free? I think he came up from free safety. Number 22 is Little, corner on this side. But
Looks like Josh Blackburn came up from his safety position back there and didn't make the tackle. Trying to see what kind of defense the Black Cats are in. Uh-oh, he got loose.
Handoff up for gut.
He was caught from behind over there by number 6, Joseph Jamerson. Now they found a huge hole that time.
About the 43-yard line.
Got a 25-yarder.
It'll be first and 10. Belfry
Bring that first
from
down.
around 43-yard line.
I thought somebody was supposed to bring us a Belfry.
No, they weren't.
All right, we got first and 10.
Another reader.
Same.
Second back through.
He slipped and fell
Back slips.
at the Black Cat 45-yard line.
Picked up
Down
about
about the
15.
45-yard line.
About 10. That's first down.
It'll be first and 10.
How about
From the Black Cat
the left
45.
side of that Black Cat defense giving up a lot of yardage right now. I don't know what's going on over there. I can't really see. Let's see. They don't have much room to run to that side this time. Let's see if they come back to this side. Nope, going right back over there.
Handoff. I think Garner was in on that one. Gained about 2 yards.
Yeah, I believe Austin McKinney was in on that tackle also.
Gets up to about the 43-yard line. Gain of about 3. The second down. Second and about 7.
Well, the last 3 plays has gone in basically the same hole over there. Well, this one's right up the middle.
Little different look. Split back right there.
And off gets up to about the 40-yard line.
And a host of Black Cats on the
Gets
tackle.
up 2 yards on the play.
Josh Cranen.
Going to bring a third down, 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line.
I'll have to raise up where I can see over this fence, Alan. I can't look through this chain link and see anything's going on.
Early, folks, here in the first quarter, Belfry has got the actual first possession of the game, and they are sustaining the drive now across midfield. It's 3rd and 5.
Right
And off up the middle, and he'll be stopped short. I feel number 71, Chris Cook.
Yep. Good job, Chris.
And a 20-10 the ball carrier.
Well, that's going to bring up a 4th down
Gets up
for
to
the
the
Pirates.
37-yard line. Picks up off about 3 yards.
Yep, 4th and about 3 for
4th and 2.
Belfry.
Big play here. Watch the ball.
Yeah, they could try to draw the Cats off sides right here.
Wishbone double tight set for Belfry, and got a timeout called on the field.
Ball on
Belfry
the field.
There's a flag. Let's see what the flag's for.
Oh, just a minute.
Oh, he's picking it up. No? I believe he did pick it up.
Now Belfry, their first
He didn't
timeout.
blow it off. Anyway, we have a timeout on the field, 0-0. Don't go away, folks.
Okay, we're back with 4th down and 2 for Belfry. They're going to try to pull him off. Nope, he fumbled.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right there's what the Black Cats needed. That's what the Black Cats needed. So your Prestonsburg Black Cats will now take over 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. You know, Alan, I think the last time we played Belfry here, seems like Belfry had about 6 or 7 fumbles that game. You remember that?
Here, Burchett under center is going to drop back to pass.
Looking, he's got a man open. Got him. That's number 36, Austin McKinney, bringing it in right at the 50-yard line.
First 13 pass.
About the 50-yard line.
First down.
Alan Burchett had all day back there.
Yeah. Well, he had downfield. Josh Blackman, who was pretty well covered, dragging that little pattern was McKinney.
Yeah, McKinney.
As long as you got time, man, that play is
Oh
hard
yeah,
to defend.
it's got to work.
Burchett under center now. Hand off to Cranen.
Right foot.
That's two. Pick up
Good show of balance right there by Cranen.
Gets up to about the
Josh Cranen.
41-yard line. Gain of about 9 yards on the play. They're starting at 2nd down, 2nd and 1.
Okay, Black Cats now on Belfry's 41-yard line.
Burchett back. Deals it out there to Cranen. Cranen makes a move. He'll have the first.
And end zone. Looks like he got down to about the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Black Cats.
Well, the Black Cats moving the ball really well right now, Alan.
Gets up to the 32-yard line.
2.
Burchett getting some excellent protection back there. Giving him time to find those receivers. Burchett rolling now. Oh! Overthrown just a little. He was open. Joseph Jamerson open out there, and Burchett overthrew him just a little. Yep. You know, that another excellent play right there, Alan. Had he been able to catch that, he was on a dead run and wide open field ahead.
Yeah.
Looks like so far the Belfry Pirates having a little bit of problem with pass defense here.
Yes, sir. Burchett now in the gun. Takes the handoff. And then
Right up the middle.
Cranen. Go ahead for first down.
Gets up to about the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 10, Darryl.
And another first down for the Black Cats. Just moving it right on down the field right now.
1st and 10 for the Black Cats.
That line for the Black Cats doing an excellent job inside. Making some pretty good sized holes in there for those running backs.
They're going to split them out this time.
Spreading everything out.
Double slot, double split. Burchett under center. Kenny in motion. Quick handoff fake. Burchett back
He
to
is.
pass.
He's open.
Wide open.
Inside the 10. He goes out of bounds.
To number 9,
12 yards.
Yep.
Josh Walker.
First
I'll tell you, Burchett making some excellent fakes inside before making those passes. He's got everything spread out again. He's going to keep it this time. Quarterback draw. He didn't. He might have made a yard on that. Or one more block, and he had plenty running room.
They're calling a second and goal from about the 8-yard line.
They'll pick up at about 1. Second and, the scoreboard says 8. Second and 9. Pitch out.
Walker 2.
Oh, he's going to be close. Right at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, Allen. Let's see. Is it inside the 1? I believe so. Yeah, ball inside the 1-yard line. It looks like the nose of that ball is very close to the goal line. Quickness of Crane, I tell you, it's hard for that Belfry defense to do anything with. He gets his hands on the ball, he's just automatic speed.
Big situation here, 3rd and goal. Howard said McKinney is the high back.
He's in there. Quarterback keeps it.
There it is.
They only like about 6 inches having it in there, so Burchett, quarterback sneak, takes it into the end zone. And the Black Cats go on top. 6-0. Good drive by the Black Cats. Mixed it up quite a bit that time, Allen, with some passing, throwing up the middle, outside. Now Jamerson will try for the extra point. Holding will be Burchett. Joseph Jamerson, sophomore for the Black Cats.
Got a mix up on special teams.
Timeout, Black Cats. Well, Alan, I thought the Black Cat offense was very
Deliberate. Yes, sir. Both in the air and on the ground. They take the first 4 here at home, first drive of the year. They lead the Pirates 6-0. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go away. Okay, snap it down. Good. Burchett got it. Jamerson kicks up.
and it goes through the upright. 7-point for the Black Cats.
So with 5:10 on the clock, Cats strike first. They lead it 7-0, first quarter. Don't go away, folks. We'll tell these up. Come right back.
Well, Alan, Black Cats ready to kick off. Number 6, Joseph Jamerson to beat the ball. And another nice one. Down about the 12. And it's going to be returned out to the 30-yard line. Well, the Pirates are a little better field position than they had on the first kickoff. Well, you know, Alan, I mentioned how impressive the Black Cat offense was in that first series, but I'll tell you what, the way they got the ball was the impressiveness of the defense. That's how they got the ball to start with.
Is that another timeout?
Another timeout.
We'll take a break, too. Come out.
Okay.
All right, Dale.
We're ready. Ready to go. Pirates on offense.
Black Cat's back in there. They're back to pass that way.
Oh, he's wide open down there. He's gone. And the Pirates strike back quickly.
Goes down for the Belfry touchdown.
70-yard right pass. Just a little tight end overlook. And caught the Blackcat. Well, you talked about it on the first series. They were, that three. He
All
was
pulled up.
all the way in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure Haywood saw the same thing.
And these guys standing right down here, I say, with the headsets on.
Okay.
Number 9, Barney, is on to point. It's down, it's up. Kick is on his way. And the kick is good.
We're all tied up now. Just that quick.
So, 4:55, first quarter. We're tied up, 7-7. Don't go away.
Okay, we're ready to get moving again here. Varney doing the kicking for Belfry.
And there's
Iowa.
Wobbler right there. Training the field of that ball.
I'm not
No,
sure.
that's McKinney. He'll be down on
34, McKinney returns it to around the 40-yard line.
That's pretty good field position for the Blackcat.
a 20-yarder.
Tackle made by Dixon. First and 10 for the Blackcats from their own 40-yard line.
First and 10 from the 40 for the Blackcat. Let's see if they can strike as quick as the Pirates did.
First and 10 from 40.
That's the 40.
Anytime.
Wide open. Oh, he's there. Easy. Oh, they put a flag on that.
Okay. He kind of had the hands on the back. He tried to pull off.
Yep, too late.
That probably could have gone either way,
Well, it got turned.
He did come, but he tried to pull off, so.
Well, they called it, though. He was barely touched it. But it's going to come back. Well, that was a nice gainer for the Blackcats.
So that's going to be from the point of the foul. How do you assess that? Is that going to be a net pickup of 9 yards?
20-yard penalty
Yep.
against the Blackcats.
First and 1?
What you got? He was barely laid his hand on it.
I know it. Sideline warning. I guess.
First and 1 for the Blackcats.
First and 1 for the Blackcats.
Hand off train.
You got it.
That's first. Picked up 5 yards.
He's over in Pirate territory now.
Playing on the ball there. Gets up to the 46-yard line. First and 10 for the Blackcats.
You know, a penalty like that,
From
Alan,
the Belfry
you know,
46.
that's a 15-yard penalty, but that actually cost the Blackcats about 30 yards or more.
Right. Burks it back in the gun. Got Williams back there. He'll pass.
Double fake.
Got one over the middle. Yes, good catch
Oh, good
now.
catch up there by, I don't know who that is. Josh Blackburn.
Gets up to the 25-yard line.
26-yard gainer.
First and 10 for the Blackcats.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a nice throw and a nice catch.
In traffic.
Yeah, double coverage back
Very
there.
nice. First and 10 on the 25. And off
He
the
ends up,
McKinney.
yeah.
Body left. He'll have.
He got him to run. He got one. Got it down. Yeah, baby, in there. Looks to me like from here. I'm not seeing any.
He caught him out.
called him out.
Didn't ran out of bounds? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
No, he's marking it on me. I don't know. Yeah, called him out.
At the 4-yard line. 3-yard line. Well, no, it's a touchdown. I never did see him at. Come on now. Oh, man. I never did see the referee indicate a touchdown.
I didn't need it.
Extra point's good. Nope, no good. What was, to me, it looked like it went right through the center. All right, the Black Cats now lead 13-7 over the Belfry Pirates. And we'll be right back with the kickoff.
Kicking off for the Black Cats.
Here we go. Ball down about the... Oh, man. Well, that could have been disastrous for the Belfry Pirates. But they got it back. On the 28-yard line, they will start out on offense. We got 3 minutes and 12 seconds left this first quarter. Black Cats lead it 13-7.
We shrunk or what?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is here. I don't remember having looked through this tent.
Belfry in the wishbone. Second back.
Alex Griffith with the number 51. Alex Griffith picked it off a fumble. Now he picked off a fumble in midair. He did. Yeah. So the Black Cats will take it now. 1st and 10 going the other way at the Belfry 24-yard line. Oh, that's a big play there. Al, you ought to put 2 stars after that one. Yeah. Time the Pirates take a timeout. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back to digest all this information we've got here.
Big defensive effort here. They're going to have it 1st and 10 on their Belfry 24-yard line. McKinney in motion. Burchett gives it to him around the left side. Nothing.
Boy, he gets hammered. He might have picked up a yard over there. But he was hit pretty hard. Yeah, just got back to the line of scrimmage. I think I'm trying to look two of these hoes at one time and make them cross eyes. So I'm going to have to find one.
We'll close one eye.
Hey, that might work. Unless you've got contacts. Close the wrong eye, keep anything.
Burchett now back.
There he is, wide open.
Going to be short of
yeah, let's see where they spot him. He's about a yard short. About 2 yards short. We got 3rd and a couple. They're going to have to get it on the other side of the 15-yard line for a 1st down. Well, I'm sure they'll go for it regardless.
Straight handoff.
He got it. Oh, he may be in the end zone. Yeah, there we go. Josh Crane at number 25. I don't think anybody laid a hand on him. No. Great blocking in there by the offensive line of the Black Cats. So the Black Cats go on top now, 19-17. 19-7, I'm sorry.
Jamerson will try for the extra point, or they want to try to run it. I believe they're going to go for the 2 on this one to make up for that last one they missed. Yep. So it looks like the Black Cats going for the 2-point conversion.
Power set to the right. Kenny's in the backfield. Burke is going to roll out.
There he is.
Look at.
He got it. He got it.
Yes, sir. Dollar Hall.
Yeah. Tyler Hall, senior for the Black Cats. Brings it in for the 2 points. Makes the score 21-7. Black Cats on top.
How about them apples?
Yeah, I like them kind of apples. That's a good old Granny Smith or something.
Say, Tyler Hall with great separation from the secondary. He's over to the sideline. Bam, Burke hit it perfect.
Burke just led him just enough over there. This is the perfect pass for him. Well, we'll be right back with the Black Cats kickoff.
Number 6, Jamerson taking off for the Black Cats.
All right, we're ready for another kickoff. As Jamerson, number 6, Joseph Jamerson doing the kicking for the Black Cats.
Get a good toe on this one. He had a great one.
First up. Not a long kick, but not a long return either. It's only about a
11.
about 10, 11 yard return on that. So Belfry will take over first and 10 from the 35-yard line. I'll tell you what, Al, this defense has been pretty impressive of the Black Cats. Kept that one play.
Yeah. I tell you, they're walked up in there again, Darryl. Look at them.
Yep.
Belfry wishbone read all the way second back.
I'll tell you what, they'll catch the Black Cats catnapping again, and they'll run that same play. Haywood will wait right to the last minute. He'll lure them back in there again. And
Wishbone set again. First back through this time.
oh man, who handled him?
Gets up to about the
In on the tackle.
41-yard line. Gain of a couple of yards. Brings up third down. Third down about 4.
Belfry pretty much keeping it on the ground. They're looking at a 3rd and 4 right now.
Big play here. Watch the ball.
Up pitch out. McKinney almost had him. He's going to have enough for the first down.
Chase Maynard, the ball carrier. Knocked out of bounds
6-yard gain.
on the 46-yard line.
Austin McKinney got back there and had a hand on him, but just couldn't hang on.
It'll be first and 10, Dolphins.
First and 10, the Pirates. Ball on their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, we got a nice little breeze up here now.
Oh, yeah, it feels good up there, man. Humidity's gone down quite a bit.
Second back. Some screen tackle. That's McKinney.
Yep.
Number 9, Barney,
Number
the ball carrier.
36, Austin McKinney, another senior for the Black Cats.
Gets up to the Black Cat 48-yard line.
7-yard gainer.
It'll bring up second down. Second down and about 4 yards.
$25 seconds left in this first quarter. Right up the middle, first man.
Number 5 running the ball carrier. Gets up to the 43-yard line.
Biffle got enough first down. Yep, 1st and 10 Pirates.
1st and 10, Belfry from the Black Cat 43-yard line.
I don't know if they won't get off another play before the end of the quarter. So the first quarter is going to end, Allen, with the Black Cats on top, 21-7. Even though they missed extra point attempt earlier, they came back and went for the 2 points in the end zone, came up with that. So score stands after the first quarter, the Black Cats 21, the Belfry Pirates 7. Okay, we turned it around. The Pirates headed in the other direction now. 1st and 10. You may have lost some, Alex. No, let's see. No, we got back. Let's see what White Cap has done.
Ken Collins, number 21, in on the tackle, as well as Garner.
Jameson was down there.
Into the ball, 1 yard on the play, somewhere on the 2nd down, 2nd and 9.
Looks like he gained a yard on that, so it's 2nd and 9 for the Pirates. The Black Cat 42. Up the middle again. He's finally brought down by number 50, Warren. Not before the first down. Yep.
Onto the 32-yard line.
The ball on the Black Cat 32, and I tell you, Belfry really getting the yardage now right up the middle, Alan. He's going to keep them stacking them in there, and he's going to throw that little
back through.
Griffin
actually was there. He didn't realize it, but he ran into the ball carrier, ran into Alex.
He just held on.
Yeah. 5-yard gainer.
Just up to about the 27-yard line. Now bring us 2nd down. 2nd down about 5.
Al, I'm just kind of looking at some of the Belfry players. Looks like Belfry's size is down a little bit. They've got a couple of good-sized guys on there, but they usually have horses. Yeah, horses across that line. Let's see a flag what we got down there.
Timeout called by Belfry with 9:52 remaining in the 2nd period. Black Cats 41-7. We'll take a break and come right back on your Channel 2.
Work. All right, here we go. 8 and 5. Oh, he dropped it. Tried to run too quick. He wanted that ball so badly, he tried to take off for it. That would have been a 1st down for the Pirates. But that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. White Cut defense still holding. What's going on here? They moved the ball back. Yeah, that's a miscall. Put the ball back in the wrong place. He's over the sidelines looking out there, and he's going, that don't look right. So now we're okay. We're going to get started back. 3rd and 5 for the Pirates. Gonna be close. Yeah, see where it started. Yeah, they got it. So that brings up first and 10 for Belfry.
First and 10.
Right at 21-yard line.
And they lost that 21-yard line.
9:20 left in this first half. Blackcats lead 21-7. But the Pirates on the move right now. Play again.
Wide on the pivot. Play again against Belfry. 5-yard penalty.
They'll back them up 5.
Still first down. First and 15.
That'll bring up first and 15 now for Belfry. Second and 3. Garner's gotten several tonight.
Then with about 5 yards on the play, come on at 7 and 10.
Belfry still trying to take it right up the middle. Good hard nose.
He did all two.
I tell you, Raymond coming up and taking on that lead back up and created up back up on the team.
Get to the 5, about 2 yards on the play. Come on a third down, 3rd and 7.
So now the Pirates looking at a 3rd and 7. And is that what on the 18? Third down and 7 for the Pirates and the Blackjack 18. Oh, maybe they're offside on Belfry. Left side of that move. That's going to back them up 5. And a 3rd and 12 for the Pirates.
Still third down.
Oh, yeah. I know, you know, they've
Third down.
they've had a great drive going right here. They get down, you know, in the red zone, and they've had 2 penalties. Just kills it. That's the old thing, take 1 step forward and see.
Down the way.
What happened on that one? I said what Mason's in. Yep, yeah. Back him up there.
5-yard penalty. Third down.
That's 5-yard penalty. That is bang, bang, bang. Oh, man, that is good. That got you, man. That is up to the black ball. That was good. You put a beat him in. Yeah. Get that car out of here. I do too. He did. He moved your edge. They didn't take the light in.
Get that to the 22-yard line.
See you?
And on the 4th down. 4th down and about 11.
All right, that brings up 4th and 11 for the Pirates. We got 6:45 left in this first half. The Pirates been there. Oh, that is flag. Wow. Oh, man, that just kills you. Coach Hayes, have to have a corner. It's still fourth, 16 after the Belfry. Sit out. Yeah, you just sit on the field that time. Ball still is. Ball, it's good. That's it. That's it, Jackie. Yeah, it goes about 13. That's just fourth down. But they got a little bit of field position now, right? 38-yard line. Now what? Got plenty of time left in this half. And I believe they'll go down and score again. 6:08 left in the first half. Black Duck lead, 21-7. He's coming. Belfry gets it. Belfry picks up the fumble by McKinney, so now the Belfry Pirates get another chance. So the Belfry Pirates? Well, you don't want to give the Pirates break right there. That's a 32-yard line. Big break for the Pirates. Let's see, it'll be first and 10 from the 42-yard line. But the Black Duck defense is going to have to open up again. That's a step him out. Yeah. The Pirates still on the ball here. Yeah. It's up to the 36-yard line. They're about 6 yards on the way. They're going to set it on 34. 34 for Belfry. What about you? These are supposed to hit by 58 West Robinson. Get up to the 30, holding that 40 yard line. Don't bring that third down. Third down about 6. Yep, picked up in 132. Ball right on the 35 yard. About a yard on the way. That brings up fourth, about 4. And the touchdown line is about 5 yards. Yeah. About that lead 21-7. Thought he'd done the yard on there, but then he got the leg up high. That's up on 5. He got motion to McKinney. Kick back to McKinney. 36 McKinney. Good tackle there, Alan, but too many white jerseys. On the tackle. Not much blocking for him that time. Ball on the Blackfoot 46-yard line. And then a good ball to the flag. And looking for a pass out here. There it is. There he is, open. Wide open. Complete to Josh Blackman. Billy Blackman, number 9 for the Blackfoot. The 2:31 up in this first half. They've already started the drive. Let's get this thing moving. First and 10 for the Blackjacks on the Belfry 42-yard line. Blackjacks on the Belfry 42-yard line. Oh! Go out high to the Justin Harris. Intended for number 25. Coming on that second down, 7 and 10. Now it's 7 and 10 for the Blackfoot. I like to keep possession this thing at the halftime hour. At least, if they don't score, at least keep the ball. I would keep it on the ground. And he does. 7-6 minutes out there. Gets up to the 40-yard line and the flag on the play. First and 5 against Belfry. That's 15 yards. 15-yard penalty, first and 5 against Belfry. Gets up to the 25-yard line to be first and 10 for the Blackfoot. First and 10 from the 25. That's a tough pass. Coach's pass is incomplete. Yeah. Good side, good effort by intended by the half. I was there behind him. Yeah. Good 10 though. He made a good effort there. Give it to Tyler Hall. Bring it in. A minute 47 left. First half. 21-7. Blackfoot on top. Got to split both sides though. In the pocket. Coaching time to play. Get on the 36 inside the 5. Just up to the other line. Yep, they're going to start it on on the tackle for Belfry. That's going to be a first and goal for the Blackfoot. They've got a minute 39 to take it in now. Nice job out there by McKinney. And the second effort behind down the field inside the 5-yard line. He's running to make shotgun again. Oh, he slid. Looks on that. Looks like he's trying to go out. Take back over the hole, stopped up on him. Lost it out on this Sunday. It'll be second and goal from the 5-yard line. Yeah, he lost a little bit. Ball right on the 5, man. Yeah, in a minute, 50 seconds. That'll do something good. He's open. Takes it on the 2, just inside the 5-yard line, about 4. Back to this last minute. They're going to have to call a timeout or they're going to just play Yeah, it's all timeout. Blackfoot that timeout with 33 seconds left on the clock.
So the second timeout.
Now back on the fourth. We'll be right back.
Yeah, there's a third and goal from the 4 yard line.
Third and goal from the 4, Adam. Can they do it? Can they do it? They should roll out.
Coach's pass is...
I think there's a mix-up out there in the pattern. It's like, is that Cannon that... Yeah. He's got a little left foot there or something.
Who's the timeout?
Well, one thing, you got to be in the end zone.
Yeah.
Don't be on the one. You got to be off that line. But it seemed like, looked like he thought he may have been held a little bit.
Well, the Belfry slowed down, so let's take time out and it's coming right back. And we're Tennessee. Just go away.
Okay, we're finally about to get this thing rolling.
And the touchdown, 4
Fourth goal
from
from
the
the 4
4
on the 5 yard line. Got 25 seconds on the clock. They say if you set the time out, but it's just looking in. Wait. Oh, what a touchdown anyway, so let's see what the... I don't think it's complete. No, they put it back on the 4 yard line. No? Is that ball complete? Well, scoreboard says 1st and 10. I guess, I don't know. Looks like the ball is in the same place that it was until then. What's the... There's still time on the clock.
That's why you took our hands so long to the
Oh, right in the first half. I don't know what happened down there, but... It's all put out there. The first half, Blackfoot leads 21-7 over the Belfry Pirates. And we will be back with the second half of play very shortly, so don't go away.
Please welcome the champion, Prestonsburg High School Belfry. 2 on the stop for the walk-up. Yeah, just up to the 45-yard line.
The ball right on the line. He has the ball in his hand. You don't do that. He picked up the start and then restarted it, eliminated it. You don't do that. But runner was gone. Well, I mean, the ball was there. I mean, why would you measure anyway with the ball out on the line? Yeah, that what it was? Oh, Perry was gone. Yeah, did a good job. Good job. Whoa. Load him up.
There's it on the stop to the walk-up. Gonna get up to about the 47-yard line. Then the 2 yards on the play. It's going to have a second down, 7 and 8. Gets up there into Prestonsburg territory on about the 49-yard line. The Robinson in on the stop. Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for Belfry. On the 39-yard line. Ooh, yeah. Right up the middle again.
And the 20-yard about there.
They just decided just to hunt.
Here on the stop. 1st down, Belfry. Down to about that 32-yard line.
They have absolutely won that middle out on that time. That's for defense. Yeah. Defense is running back 4 times. That was nothing. Yeah, that's just a little off tackle. Yeah.
And it's really minded about there.
He picked up some yards.
Diamond and Jefferson on the top.
It can be close to another post. There you go. I didn't realize he picked up that one. Yeah. He's got 9 to me. He's like about a yard drive.
He's
got the 10-yard line.
And the first
He's rolling. Oh, yeah. Ball down there. Get that ball down there. Like it's on about the 6-yard line.
timeout called. So the 5:30 was after 7. Well, we got first and goal from the foot down. The pilot's knocking on the door. Second man through. That is the point. He gives Belfry 14, like that's in lead state, 21-15. And they'll be right back with the Belfry kickoff. Alright, here we go again. Belfry kicking off the black flag. Short one. Taking on about the 25. And he gets this, about 6 yards, huh? They walked up because and the 32-yard line. We got 4:39 left in the third quarter. Black Duck still leads 21-15. Man, looks like we've got a timeout. Well, this has been a good game. They're about ready to get fired back up here again. That was a long time out, seemed like. First and 10, Black Duck. Around 32. That's a big one. You might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I mean, they're on the stop for they're going to give him one. I tell you what, it seems like this Pilot defense is really tightened up here. I don't know, they're getting pretty stingy. Over the man to the back up. 23 to the back up. Mason Slade, and he split out on the right side. Mason's in the front. Just pass out. Not going to be much there either. Good pass. 35 is complete. Right on the 35-yard line. The number 9, Barton. Gets up to the 35-yard line. There's a 3rd and 7 for the Black Duck. got him back up at halftime. Oh, he goes down. That's a chance to play it to number 2. It's a jump on about touchdown, but they'll be 15-yard line. That must have given him forward progress or something. He went down back to the ball as a man. Come on up, third down to 15. That's going to bring up third and 15 for the Bobcats. Minute 51 left in the first quarter. J.D. Bailey, if you're here, please go down to where the end is. Right there in the first half, J.D. Bailey got down to the 4-yard line and started and didn't take it in. In the first half. Lost the ball on down, so. Oh, it's wide open again. Anyway, the Bobcats go on Belfry down it on about the 19-yard line. It'll be first and 10, Belfry. They've got several to kick off tonight,
All right, first and 10 from their own 19. Up the middle.
How about that? Zach Key, the Sparrow.
Maynard, the ball carrier.
He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, might have lost a little bit.
Lose one.
Lost a couple. Lost one.
Key in on the tackle.
Second and 11.
Loss of
for
1 yard on the
Belfry.
play. Brings up second down, 2nd and 11.
First back.
He's still
He
going.
hit the ground.
Number 20 is Carroll, the ball carrier.
About the line of scrimmage.
No. He picked up 5
Gets
there.
up to the 25-yard line.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was looking at the wrong marker.
Going to bring up third down. 3rd down and 5.
Well, I tell you, that's a quick third quarter right there.
That did go by pretty
Third
fast.
quarter is usually that long, drawn out.
Forever.
Forever. 28 seconds to go here in the third. Wildcats
Pitch
double
out,
Pirates.
got back.
I don't think he got it.
No.
No.
Barney, the ball carrier.
No.
Griffith on the tackle.
We'll bring up 4th and about 1 for Belfry. And that's going to end the third quarter with the Black Cats leading 28-14. And we'll be right back with the start of the 4th and final period of play.
Belfry's got 99 rushing, 70, so that means
3 We've changed ends of the field and we're ready and set to go for the 4th period of play.
Run it. Yeah, they went for it.
They got it too.
Did they get it?
We had a 4th and 1, and I believe they got it, Alan. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, that's some gambling out there.
There's that first down, Belfry.
Hey, it's 4th quarter. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, you got you're down 2 touchdowns, so
31-yard line.
I don't think you want to give it back to the Cats right now.
yeah. But do you want to give it to them on their own? On your own 30-yard line, if you don't get it.
Got a little activity.
Flag on the play.
Back them up.
Well, it's on Belfry. Yep, back them up, back them up. Motion.
Illegal procedure again. Belfry.
Well, they've had several of them called on tonight.
Still first down, 1st and 15.
Seems like when Prestonsburg had one of those nights last year, you know, it's 15 yarders. It wasn't 5. Okay, here we go. 1st and 15 for the Pirates. Oh, pitch out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, he's going to be knocked out on about the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier, knocked out by Jamerson. At about
the 45-yard line. First and 10, Belfry.
First and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
Belfry is 189 yards on the ground there. So on 70 passing, that was only one pass.
That total yards or rushing?
189 total rushing.
Just rushing. Reach out again. First down.
Number 2, man, the ball carrier. Blackburn on the tackle.
Josh Blackburn, number 9, making the tackle for the Blackcats. But not before Belfry picks up. I like to see him keep it on the ground, run that clock.
Gets up to the 42-yard line.
12 yards.
First and 10, Belfry. From the Blackcat 42.
First and 10 for the Pirates. We got 10:45 left in this game, and the Pirates driving it down the field right now, Al. The more they keep it on the ground, the more it gives Blackcats advantage, though. Eat that clock up. Blackcats with a 2-touchdown lead.
Now we got a Brad Little over here favoring
Blackburn on the
that right leg a little bit.
Gets up to the
Well, you know,
37-yard line.
he hurt that when he slid down earlier in the first half. And,
second and
he's
5.
been living on it ever since.
Number 20, Carroll, the ball carrier. Gets up to the 29-yard line.
Looks like Tyler Hall, number 2, made the tackle.
Tackle made by Hall. First and 10,
another
Belfry.
first and 10 for Belfry. Ball on the 29-yard line.
9 minutes, 40 seconds remain. Fourth quarter of this game. Blackcats up 28-14. To Belfry threatening. I think that offense motion right there.
Another one.
Flags on the play.
6 or 7 of those they had called.
Yeah, he called it.
Illegal procedure against Belfry.
That's going back.
Still first down, first and 15.
The penalties has really hurt the Pirates tonight, right at crucial times.
Clock tick-tock.
First and 15.
First back through.
Right up the middle.
Man.
They got the 5 yards back.
Number 20, Carroll, the ball carrier.
I think Key was in there on the stop there, Dale.
Zach Key.
He picks up 7.
Gets up to about the 27-yard line. Key in on the tackle.
Graham second and 8.
Pick up a few yards. It'll be second down, second and 8.
Alan, that clock's still ticking, though.
8:44. Fourth quarter, Blackcats lead 28-14.
Pitch out.
Option. They'll have first and more.
Yep. We're going to get down about the 15, well, across 15, about the 13. No, shoot.
Maynard, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Gets up to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, ball on the Blackcat 14-yard line, first and 10. Well, the Cats really need to dig in right here. There's that same pitch out.
Oh, man, what happened? I thought we had him in the backfield.
Barney, the ball carrier, knocked it around.
That's the same way they ran the other side twice in a row.
On the 6-yard line.
At first.
No, let's get down. Right near the 5. Let's get down the 5-yard line for first.
Brings up 2nd and 3 from the 7-yard line.
We do. St. Bath County. You remember that?
Okay, here we go. 2nd and 3 for Belfry. Right up the middle. Yeah,
number 20 is 12, touchdown, Belfry.
And Belfry put 6 more on the board. Okay, 28-20. A lot of time left on that clock too, Alan. 8:03. Let's see if, yeah, they're going to try to kick the extra point. I see the guy over there putting his shoe on.
Well, Belfry, we mentioned went on about a 60-yard drive. No, an 80-yard drive. They started on
Barney's kick is on its way, and it's good.
Well, once again, they cut that lead. Wildcats 28, Belfry 21 with 8:03 left in this game.
Have mercy, don't go away. We've got one going on.
Yeah, we got a barn burner tonight. Stay right where you're at.
Off for Belfry.
Okay, here we go. Belfry kicking off to your Black Cats. Here we go. Taking that. Oh, picked up about the 7.
22 left.
I tell you what, it was swarmed by those Pirates. There's flags all over the field. I don't know what's happening down there. I think every official on the field threw a flag.
What happened?
I don't know.
Threw somebody out? Who? Threw Josh Blackman out. What'd he do?
Testing 1, 2.
Well, maybe we have to take a break. Try to see what's going on down here and then come back. How about it?
All right, we'll be right back. Oh, we on? All right, ladies and gentlemen, they have had a reciprocity on both sides. Have 2 players have been ejected, one from Petersburg, one from Belfry. We're not sure who the numbers are at this point, but we have a timeout called on the field. So 7:52 left in the game. Petersburg will take over 1st and 10. They lead at 28-21.
They didn't throw out just Josh.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're back.
Well, when all was said and done, Alan, it's Black Cats ball, 1st and 10 from their own 7.
1st and 10 for the Black Cats.
So they're deep in their own territory. They better get that thing out of there.
Oh, Burke's going. No, keep it. Turn it.
They picked up a few. Yeah.
Again, Burke it on the kick.
To the 14.
Yep.
Mullins in on the tackle.
He
Gets up to
picks
the
up
14-yard
about
line.
back up 7.
Plus 6.
Big timeout.
All right. 2nd and 4. Black Cats.
Ball on the 14.
Yeah, we've got a Belfry player down. So, we'll take a break.
Okay.
We'll come right back.
Five.
2nd and 5 for the Black Cats.
Oh, man, almost a bad snap. Hand off to McKinney. Nothing shaking.
Nothing there, buddy.
Gets up to the 15-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Picked up a couple.
Gain of about 1 yard.
1.
Going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 4.
Big play right here for the Black Cats.
Hey, Darrell, let's play the game.
Yes, sir. 3rd and 4. A lot of time on that clock.
Oh, no. He's wide open. Jamerson. Oh, that's interference.
Flag, yes, sir, it was.
Yes, sir.
Automatic first down.
Yeah.
Pass is complete. We have a flag on the play.
Big play right there, Alvin James. Big first down for the Black Cats. Would have been a first down anyway.
Yeah.
The ball on the Black Cat 28-yard line.
So how do they play this? Deny the penalty? Yeah. Or do they get an additional from the spot? No. They're going to take the penalty there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'll help them
Then they'll have to turn around and bring it back.
Huh?
Yeah, he's going to mark it off now. I never could understand why. Well, they know where the ball goes. Why did they take it over and let it down?
Pass 17, against Belfry.
Well, they picked up a little bit for taking the penalty.
Yeah.
So the ball's on the 30-yard line now with 6:28 on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Black Cats. Burks it in the shotgun. Boy, they're grabbing at that ball.
25, Crane in the ball.
Crane doing an excellent piece of footwork right there in his running.
I tell you what, they were
square north-south, north-south.
Yes, sir. And he had those arms wrapped around that ball, so you see the Pirate defenders in there just grabbing at it,
35-yard line.
trying to pull it out.
Going to make second down and 5.
We'll pick up 5 by Crane in that time. Brings up 2nd and 5. McKinney trying to get outside.
They'll have it.
Yes, sir. He's got a first down.
No, fumble.
Oh, no. This will be disastrous.
They're going to call him down.
Wow. That was his 2nd fumble tonight.
Yep.
That one could have been disastrous.
First and 10 for the Bobcats.
He's limping too as he's coming off the field.
First and 10 for the Bobcats.
That clock run, baby.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach DeRossi would love to keep the ball on the ground right now and run that clock out.
I'd use every second I could.
Yes, sir.
8 ticks left.
Keeper.
He's not going to. He'll pick up a
Right,
yard.
he picked up a couple.
Burkett on the kick. Gets up to the 45-yard line.
Picked
Tackled
up a
by
couple.
Runyon. Picked up 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 8.
Oh, okay. McKinney now on the sidelines are trying to work a cramp out of his leg.
see.
Alan. Boy, I tell you what, those things can be painful.
Put something so simple. Decommission them.
Oh, man. I used to get those things that bring tears to your eyes.
I never did cramp too bad.
Boy, I did.
Once or twice. We hope we don't get a delay here. Timeout. Yeah.
Timeout, Black
Burchett
Cats.
has to call a quick timeout to avoid the delay of game. So that timeout being called, it's the Black Cats 28, Pirates 21 with 4:17 remaining in the 4th quarter. We'll take a break. Don't go away.
near the 45.
No gainer.
Well, they're going to spot it right on the 45.
The handoff right there given to Cranen, and really just blocking let down up front. Belfry Pirates swoop in there and put him down for no gain.
There's nowhere for him to go.
Timeout on the field.
There's a third down, 30 minutes.
Oh, timeout.
Timeout, Belfry.
Belfry calls a timeout. And with 3:48 to go in the fourth quarter,
Still a lot of time.
28, Belfry 21. Don't go away. Now, Daryl. Pass it.
You got to. And he's going to.
Wide open.
There he is, wide open. Oh!
Daddy.
Would have been a first down.
Birch it a little
Oh,
late.
he was right there with the pass.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a little bit late.
It
Jamerson
still hit him
was
right in the
open.
hands.
Yeah.
No excuse.
Good defense. I mean, he had the contact right there as soon as the ball touched Jamerson's hand.
So now the Black Cats will have to punt it away. I think we have another Belfry player down, so let's take a little break and come back in a minute. In a flash. All right, here we go. Black Cats in punt formation.
Get it off.
Need a nice one. Want to be a bouncer.
Roll, baby, roll. Do not touch the ball.
Ball down near the 5-yard line. That's a 6. So the Belfry Pirates will take over now, first and 10 from their own 5-yard line. And they've got plenty of time, Alan, to get it down the field.
3:28. Timeout.
Yep.
Timeout on the field. We'll be right back. All right, Daryl.
This is it, bud.
Belfry's got a long road to hoe.
So now they've done it before. Flag right off the bat. Let's see what's on. Oh, we got another P-Bird player down, another cramp. Alan, there, I think the humidity tonight and all the, you sweat a lot more. But I'm sure that's all it is a cramp. I can see him down there trying to stretch it out of him. Those things are painful. I'd get him some, I don't know what the stuff was. It was in a little spray can. They'd spray it and freeze it.
Offside with the Black Cats, 5-yard penalty.
Made it feel better.
First down, 1st and 5.
Boy, Daryl,
Well, that penalty was on the Black Cats. So that brings up a 1st and 5 for
every yard matters.
Yeah, it does. Right now, this
Yes,
is
sir.
critical.
Belfry with 2 timeouts remaining. They're going to have to drive 90 yards with 3.5 minutes to go in this game.
That's plenty of time.
Yeah, 2 seconds came off the clock.
Yeah.
No.
Now, here we go.
Belfry in a wishbone, tight left, split right formation. First back through. No, second back through. Not much going there.
No, Black Cats, good job on defense right there. Let's see. I can't tell.
Saw McKinney was in on that one. Jamerson. I don't know who made the first contact down there.
I believe Stovall was in on that too.
Maybe Chris Cook, number 71, from that tackle position. 3 minutes now.
good play.
Oh, Joe.
Big star right there beside that one, Alan James. Jamerson back there to make that big stop.
Well, they lose.
And that keeps the clock ticking. I love seeing Belfry keeping it on the ground. Haywood's passing must not be developed to the point where that he'd like to see it right now. Alan, they have passed very little tonight.
They've had 2 attempts.
Second man through, another hammer. Who made that leg? Is that McKinney, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, McKinney. Big hit there by Austin McKinney, number 36. Clock still ticking, a minute 53 left in this game.
No game.
They'll try to pull that pass play here in a minute.
4th and 5. They've got to have it here.
Yep.
You can wrap this one up. Option to the right. He'll have the first.
That'll stop the clock.
Griffith on the tackle.
Griffith in on the tackle.
We've got a minute and a half left.
12 yards.
First and 10 from their own 20-yard line with minute 24. Pitch out again. Coming at us.
Good job,
They've got it.
Way to play, baby.
Good job. Good job.
Brad Little played it like a textbook.
And Joseph Jameson there to make the tackle.
Lost 5 yards.
You're right. Little did his job keeping that thing inside.
Yes, sir. Timeout, Belfry. Don't go away, folks. We'll come right back.
They're going to have to throw it. All right, 2nd and 15 for the Pirates with a minute 9 left in this game. Slipped and fell.
Option to the right side. Belfry player with a gainer of 6 yards.
Went out of bounds.
Went out of bounds. This will
Stop
bring
the
up
clock.
3rd and 9.
Stop the clock with 1 minute left. Well, Alan, Haywood must not have much faith in his passing game right now with just a minute left. Oh, he did.
Boom.
Get him. Get him, boys.
Oh, no. Has to be complete. Key there to cover him up.
Well, that ran a lot of time off the clock. Still going.
Bring up.
He must have caught it. That's 4th down. Anyway, they're going to, with 30 seconds, they're going to have to go for it right here, Alan. Go for broke. Get him, boy.
He got a man.
16 seconds on the clock. That's still enough time.
Knocked out of bounds on the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Be 1st and 10 for Belfry with 16 seconds to go. Black Cats lead at 28-21.
Isn't it?
What a way to start the season, Alan. Looking downfield. Intercepted. That's over. It's over. Burton. Yes, sir. Number 10, Burkett, intercepts it for the Black Cats. 10 seconds left on the clock. That should pretty well put this one in the winners column for the Black Cats, Alan.
I think so, Darryl. Belfry just not that strong in the air. And
not at all. I can see why they hadn't passed much. That looks like a winged duck that floated up there.
Oh, yeah. How sweet it is. Darryl, been a while. Been a while since the Black Cats have been able to hand one to the Pirates.
Good thing we got them early in the season.
Now, Peteburg? Why? I don't know. We'll be right back.
Yes, that next game, doesn't it?
Yes.
Who have we got next week? Again. All right, here we go. 10 seconds left this game. Black Cats leading 28-21. Take a knee, Burchett. Yeah. There we go. That should pretty much do it. Of course, of course. See what we got next week. Down there? Here?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Hey, how about some fireworks?
I like it.
I was hoping I'd get to see these in this game. Oh, yeah. How sweet it is. Beat those Belfry Pirates. Final score, 28-21. The Black Cats over the Pirates of Belfry. Next week, Alan James will be right back here on top of the press box. Filming again as the Black Cats take on the Tigers of Paintsville.
Well, I'm trying to get these yards.
Trying to get all the information down there. Are you going to try to read all that off, what you got?
Not usually how Dad does.
Yeah, he does.
I know. He gives it
all. Yeah, right, buddy. Play by play.
Yes, sir. Anyway, final score, 28-21. Peteburg hands it to Belfry. The running game, Belfry had 252 yards compared to Peteburg's 107.
What was the air game, though?
Air game, Belfry had 95 yards, actually, almost. That big 70 yards.
Oh, yeah, that one play.
They had a 20 here. Yeah. And then Peteburg with 174. So not a lot.
Too shabby.
But, it gets her done.
Got her done. It put it in the win column for the Black Cats, 28-21. So join us again next week. As I was saying, we'll be right back here next Friday night as the Black Cats take on the Tigers of Paintsville.
Darryl, appreciate your buddy, and once again, congratulations to Mr. Seth Branham.
Oh, yeah.
Who has not only had his jersey retired, the number is retired.
Oh, really?
I think so. And it will never be played with again after Zach Key gets done with it. I may be misquoting there, but all you Black Cat fans out there, you check with the coaches and the boosters and the powers that be, but I think that's the deal. So congratulations.
No, in any sport.
Football. Number 52 is, oh, yeah, I don't know.
Let's see, he played baseball, basketball.
Wow. Yeah. So
it'll be interesting to find that out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll try to report on that and have it for you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Channel 2. Thank you for watching Prestonsburg Black Cat Varsity Football. And for LJ Production Channel 2, I'm Alan James along with Darryl Leslie. Signing off. Thank you, pal.
Good night, all.
Good night, Tom Ed.
Wherever you are.
Easily the most talked about sports show in the Commonwealth because Mountain fans certainly love their sports.
They most certainly do, and there's no doubt about that, Brian. We begin this year with some eye-popping matchups featuring several ranked teams.
A lot of ranked teams, but we begin the year with a battle of champions. And champion versus champion. What a way to start the 2009 high school football season. Bell County was dominant in their 2008 charge to the 4A title. The opponent tonight has been even more impressive. The Alcoa Tornadoes of Tennessee have won 5 consecutive Class 2A state titles. The clash of the champions in the City-County Bowl at Log Mountain. Bell County's first possession, they go for the fake punt. Ryan Collett stopped short, and the Tornadoes take over. Alcoa's first play, Austin Pallant hits Tyler Robinson, who pitches to Jaron Toney, who runs by everybody. The hook and ladder works. Touchdown, 7-0 Tornadoes. Bell County on the move now. Ben Maiden, he's related to the great South Laurel quarterback, and you know who that is. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Swings it to Cody Davenport, picks up 20. John Dudley Hilton takes it in from 3 yards out. We're tied at 7. Neil Warren would be proud of Mr. Maiden. Bell County takes the lead. Davenport, we hear he's got 4.3 speed, 4.4 speed.
4.43 speed.
There you go. He's gone. 80 yards, 14-7 Bell County, and the Kentucky champs are pumped. But Alcoa goes to the air again. Pallant to Stephen Isom. Isom finds his way and fights his way into the end zone. 43 yards. We're tied at 14. Former UK basketball coach Joe Beesman Hall looking good wearing that Bell County hat. Alcoa would take the lead in the second quarter. Toney scores from 3 yards out, 21-14. Another guy who scored a lot, Craig Yeast, former UK wideout, scouting for Marion County. It was all Tornadoes in the second half, though. Toney scores again, this time from 17 yards out, 28-14 Alcoa. And then Toney puts the nail in the coffin with one more touchdown run. We go to the scoreboard, and what looked very promising early turns into a disaster for Bell County on opening night of the 2009 season. But a very good Alcoa team wins at 42-14. Dudley Hilton had this to say after the game.
Coach, a tough game. You guys hung in early, but it looked like you guys just ran out a little bit of gas as the game went along.
Well, we let 2 big plays the first half. We had a good game plan going in. Was going to keep the football from them. They scored too quick. You know, they started off with a trick play, went about 60 yards for a touchdown, didn't come back. And we had a burn coverage, blow coverage in the secondary, and scored another easy touchdown. And, you know, I just felt like at the first half we should have been up on them, who knows, 21-7 or something like that. But you know, that's part of the ball game when you play somebody explosive like that, and you got a bunch of young boys. You don't know what's going to happen.
Coach, you always play tough early games so you can learn something about your team. What did you learn about your team tonight?
Well, you know, it looks like we're not in shape, but you know, when you play somebody dressed 84 and they played about 40 kids and we played about 14, I don't know if we're out of shape or just that extra hard work we had to do to try to beat this big team.
Well, Coach, thank you very much. We wish you the best of luck as the season goes along. Guys, a tough loss out here, 42-14, but they're going to get better. They're going to improve. In Bell County, I'm Jeff Archer. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Jeff. The second game of the City-County Bowl had Middlesboro and Greene County. Greene County on the board first. Donovan Burton with the short TD run, and it is 7-0. Middlesboro would respond. And no Hunter Adams this year, but there is Cody Foister with the tough 40-yard gain. Check this out, goes down the sideline before finally being brought down. But then there's the sophomore Chase Roark with the QB keeper for the Yellow Jackets. He's going to get down, and Foister, he's going to cap the drive with the TD run off the draw, and it is 7-7. Foister. Guess what? He's also looking good on defense. He comes up with a 7-yard sack on the QB right there. Nice hit. Good defense for the Yellow Jackets. The Jackets use the QB keeper a lot tonight. Roark with a good gain, but goes down hard at the end. Goes down right there. We go to the scoreboard, and on that scoreboard, the score we currently have right now is 21-7 Greene County. We are now in the fourth quarter of that game.
City County Bowl kicks off, and not the way we wanted it to go for the Kentucky teams. Bell County listening on the radio, boy, they wanted to come out and prove something tonight, and they certainly did that first quarter. But Dudley said you go up against 80-some-odd guys with a team that's still looking, to replace some key personnel from a year ago. But, Bell takes it on the chin.
The other thing we noticed, or I noticed at my games, and he mentioned it in the post game there with Jeff, is he talked about the shape of his team.
Right.
You always come out week 1 or week 0, as tonight was, and you always see those kids cramping up on the sidelines. Peaburg, they were cramping up. Paintsville, I was over there, they were cramping up. That's always a case. It's getting these kids in the game shape. And we saw that here in week 0.
Also in that game with Bell and Alcoa, I think two things stand out. Depth, certainly for Alcoa, and speed. Davenport, very fast runner for Bell County, but Alcoa just all over the place. And it's kind of hard to compete when we do talk about mountain speed to city speed. Even though Knoxville and that area is in the mountains, it is a little bit of a different brand of football.
And one thing that some of the great coaches in the mountains, Hilton, Hillard, all those guys, they talk about athletes.
Right.
Alcoa had some athletes.
Just slightly. So coming up later in the show, we've got a lot more football. We'll head to Knox Central for a pair of games from the Pioneer Bowl.
But up next is a top 10 showdown as number 9 Prestonsburg hosted number 4 Belfry. It's teacher versus student next on the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime. How would you like to kick off the football season? How about getting beat, or how about beating a guy that has taught you everything he knows? Well, that could be the result Friday night as the pupil John DeRosset faced his teacher Philip Haywood. And oh, by the way, did I mention Belfry has a 21-game winning streak in the regular season? It was a packed house at Black Cat Stadium, and this would be a good one between Belfry and Peaburg. We pick it up in the second half. Peaburg up 21-7, third down for the Black Cats. Burchett back to pass, can't find anyone. He scrambles down the field for about 10 yards, but can't pick anything up. Then the ensuing drive for Belfry. They take it down the field, and Chase Maynard takes the handoff inside the 10 and gets stopped just short of the goal line. So on the very next play, quarterback Tyler Williams, he's going to sneak it in from the 1. That's called jamming on the 1. Belfry down 21-14. The very next drive for Peaburg, Burchett goes over the top to Tyler Hall for the big gain. Down the middle of the field, nice pass, nice catch, but he would be brought down. But that would lead to this. Burchett goes back to the air, and this time he's going to hook up with old number 9, Josh Blackburn, in the corner of the end zone. Juggle, juggle, juggle. Might have caught it. Might have hit the ground. Not sure. But check this out. Alex Griffin says, I don't know what's going on with Belfry. But we go to the scoreboard, and for the first time since November 16th of 2001, Peaburg beats Belfry. The Black Cats faithful storm the field after the game. The final is 28-21.
Let's head over to the Ville as Paintsville hosting Lawrence County. Lawrence looking for their first win since September 21st of 07. That's a long losing streak. Early on, first quarter, guess who? On the fake, quarterback Dylan Brown with the QB keeper down the sideline. And guess what? See ya. He's gone for the touchdown. Paintsville takes the early 7-0 lead. Lawrence County responds right back. Caleb Bentley. They like to run the football a lot in Lawrence County, in case you didn't know. Takes the handoff, and he, guess what? Off to the races. Finally being caught from behind by Nehemiah Daughterer inside the 5. Very next play. Well, that's in your grill right there. Shane Pack takes it in for the score. William Montgomery loses his lid. Hey, Lawrence County's losing their lid. They're up 7-6. Later in the first, Lawrence with the possession. The handoff goes to Mr. Pack again, and, well, he breaks from the pack, and he's loose. This time, on the draw, finds his way for 6. Bulldogs up 12-6. Second quarter after a fumble punt return on behalf of the Tigers. The Bulldogs had the ball in the red zone, and Hunter James is going to get his number called. He finds the corner for the score. Lawrence County up 20-7. We go to the Taylor Metal Roofing and Siding scoreboard. Lawrence County would roll all over Paintsville. The final score, 54-20 the final.
Let's check out the scoreboard. We've got Jenkins. They win over to Phelps. They fall by the score of 44-14. Moving on, Williamsburg, they hosted Jellicoe out of Tennessee. They come away with the win, 38-16 in that one. Moving on, we've got Henry County. They hosted the Pike Central Hawks, and unfortunately the Hawks fall by the score of 20-6.
Also on the Taylor Metal Roofing and Siding scoreboard, Rowan County 60, Morgan County 6. So the woes starting to continue again for the Cougars. Monroe County and Wayne County. It's a final as Monroe County wins it 28-7 over the Wayne County Cardinals. And we talked a lot, obviously, the preseason. You said Lawrence County was going to be a totally different team. Well, through week 0, they certainly showed that tonight.
They have, and I said it, but also a couple people on Bluegrass Rivals I've noticed over the week has predicted 7 to 8 wins for the Bulldogs, but they did come out and they've got their first win in over a year now. They went 0-10 last year. They pick up a big win over Paintsville, 54-20, and then we also had a big win over at Prestonsburg, a game that I was at as well. They come away with the 7-point victory over Belfry. Belfry, the first time they've lost in 21 games in the regular season. First time they've lost to a mountain team in the regular season since 2006 when they lost to Sheldon Clark in overtime. They lost to Breathitt last year in the playoffs. But again, these regular season streaks fall. And again, it's one of those things where Belfry, Haywood always says, they get better as the season goes along. So who knows what the future has in store for Belfry. Well, maybe for the first time, Philip Haywood was not sandbagging as much when he said, hey, we are still a work in progress, but take nothing away from Prestonsburg. They have a roster that fits in large font in one sheet. And 28 guys.
28 guys, and they show up. And Joe Beater at Knott Central told me the other day, he said, Peaburg is very, very good. So Peaburg, huge win and a great momentum builder for them going into the next week and the week after. Real quick about Prestonsburg, not only do they have 28 guys, but they've got multiple guys that only go one way, which is pretty impressive for a small school like that. Well, I tell you, Peaburg, it's been a while. They finally got that pirate off their back, and it's been a while. They get the big win. Congratulations to them. More football is on the way. If you like physical, head-banging style football, then the next games are for you. We head to the Pioneer Bowl, where 3 of the teams involved are smash mouth. The other, as quick as a rabbit. Stick around on Sports Overtime.
Post about Mountain News, Sports Overtime on WYMT.
I miss Bobby's red jacket. It has been a while since the folks in Clay County have seen power football. The Tigers have been an air attack team over the last 4 years, but Tigers coach Shannon Arnott says that will change in '09. On the flip side, that's the only style Lincamp knows. A very physical game for both to start the season. And we go to the Pioneer Bowl. Early in the first quarter, it's the Wildcats' Wesley Steele taking the football, big gain, and Lincamp with a little bit of a momentum boost right there, but Lincamp had to punt the football away. Clay County's first possession, it's Noah Reed, and well, he's pretty darn fast, 65-yard run, look at him go. Clay County had unofficially 217 yards on the ground. That put the Tigers on the board 6-0, 7:06 left in the first quarter.
I heard he ran a 4.4 or something like that too.
Hey, we got too many fast guys around here. Later on, it's Steele again, muscling his way to a first down, but points not really on the menu for Lincamp tonight. A turnover leads to yet another big gain and a big run by the man. He's parting the Lincamp defense like Noah Reed parted the Red Sea. Look at him go, he's gone. Big turnover there, 53 yards of field position, 53-yard run. Then, well, it's another Tiger touchdown. John Vernon Hooker, Clay County up 20-0. The last play of the half sees Hooker scrambling to his right. They like this spread offense here. It's kind of the popular thing and the cool thing to do. Puts up a prayer. Clay County C.J. Miller. Gonna wait for it. And he reels it in. What a catch. Clay County rolls in impressive fashion. 48-0. 48-0. Clay County. After the game, the Tigers coach Shannon Arnott says, well, he's pretty proud of his team's defensive effort.
Shout out, we really have been focusing most on our offense. We got a lot of new guys there, a lot of returns on defense. So, there's a lot of things we can work on still, but you do got to be happy when you get a shutout, and I think our kids played hard, and as long as we do that, we'll get them coached up to do the right things, and should end up being a strong defensive team.
Noah Reed with that.
How about this game? About a week and a half, Mr. Jay Cobb up and gone. The replacement Robbie Lucas there, Knox Central quarterback though. Jonathan Barger, he's going to rip a 45-yard run. He's still on his feet there, and this is going to make it an early 7-0 Panthers lead. Next possession, the Briar Jumpers quarterback. He's a Manning. I'm a Giants fan. His name is Eric Manning. He finds a hole and makes some sweet moves to get Somerset into Knox Central territory. Look at him go. He's
I don't know.
He runs better than any of the Mannings. But then it's Manning again. This time he's going to pass to Storm Wilson. Love that name. Breaks the tackle and gets a nice gain. And then here we go. It is 4th down for the Briar Jumpers. And Manning's pass, it's going to get batted up in the air by the Panthers, and Somerset receiver gets drilled later in the first. Somerset knocking on the door, and it'll be Trey Slaughter. He's going to punch it in, and that would tie the game. We go to the scoreboard, and on that scoreboard, we have
it's blank.
no score.
But the one great thing about that, though, we don't have a score on that game just yet, but with the wonderful world of Twitter, I'm sure someone will tweet us the score because we've got the computer right over there. There are several games throughout the mountains. The Middlesboro Greene County game still going on as of 11:42. Betsy Lane, that game not called in, that score. But you look at that, Somerset, we talked about a team that has a lot to overcome in a short amount of time. Knox Central, not the team you want to face right out of the block, a team that will knock your block off like Knox Central.
Mention overcoming things. He's talking about Jay Cobb leaving about a week and a half ago. But that's something that can also spark the team and get them fired up and ready to go. And we saw some good play there. And I remember when I talked to Jay Cobb last year, he said, wait until the 2009 season. I feel like this team can do a lot of things. And they're proving that they can compete with some of the better teams and one of our top teams in the mountains.
And the top teams have not fared well tonight. We'll talk more about that later on, too.
All right, when Sports Overtime continues, we get a chance to catch a glimpse of the future in the present.
We go to the turf of Letcher County and witness a pair of signal callers making their first starts. That and more next.
In the last several years, Letcher Central versus South Laurel was guaranteed to put huge points up on the board. But Friday night, both teams would be experimenting with new QBs, Letcher Central with Logan Johnson and South Laurel with J.D. Wright. Letcher Central comes through the inflatable Cougar head, fired up and ready to go.
Somebody's got one.
But South Laurel would get on the scoreboard first when Tyler Vaughn intercepts a Letcher Central pass, and he's going to take it from the church to the palace. The extra point, however, would be blocked. It would be 6-0 South Laurel. Letcher Central band playing the fight song. Cougars would get things going for the band. Greg Collins takes the handoff, and he is gone and cannot be pulled down. LCC, they're going to go up 7-6, and he's still running. Letcher always looks good on that turf. Check out this play. We go to quarterback Logan Johnson with the pass to Nathan Maggard, who then passes it to Robbie Huff, who is all alone, and he goes in for the score. Extra point is good, and it is 14-6 Letcher Central. Then number 2, Logan Johnson. He's looking to pass. He can't find anyone, so he runs it himself for another Cougar touchdown. Kind of looking like Charlie Banks. The extra point is good, and Letcher Central is up 21-6 at the half. Letcher Central, we go to that scoreboard, and Letcher Central, they would go on to win big over South Laurel and score 34-6.
Betsy Lane looking to start back-to-back seasons with a win for the first time in who knows when. Hosting Bishop Brossart. Brossart strikes first. Jesse Orth going deep and hits Michael Whitford 7-0. Bishop Brossart and the Stangs, well, they're on top. Betsy Lane goes to the air also. Watch this. Nathan Martin hooks up with Corey Jarrell. What a grab, a diving catch. But the drive would end when the Bobcats get a little greedy. Dylan Maldonado with the halfback pass, but it's picked off by Colton Bosch. He returns it right into your camera. Now the Stangs in business. They get on the board again. Bowman, Chris Bowman, goes in to make it 14-0. The guys from Northern Kentucky making it look easy, but Betsy Lane's not done. We got a ball game, folks. Betsy Lane next possession. Casey Adkins gets the pitch, and no one is going to get it. Touchdown, Betsy Lane. You like 7? It worked once, got to work again. Adkins with the toss sweep. Goodbye. Check him out. He's gone to the sideline. Touchdown, Betsy Lane. Tied at 14. We go to the scoreboard, but Bishop Brossart would go on to win it by the score of what we were told a moment ago, 22-19, the final score. So Bishop Brossart takes care of Betsy Lane in this week 0. So a lot of entertaining ball games. And Betsy Lane, it has been a while since they started back-to-back years with wins. They did it last year, denied tonight. And, wow, we've got a little bit more to talk about. Letcher Central, you talk about Logan Johnson. he's a pretty quiet guy. Doesn't get overly excited. On that touchdown run, he started flexing a little bit.
You know, Letcher didn't really know coming into the season where they were going to go. Everyone thought, but everyone had high expectations for Logan Johnson, not only because he was going to be, you know, filling in the shoes for Charlie Banks, but also because he's Tim Couch's cousin. That doesn't help him a little bit, you know. But you know, coming in, they looked pretty good, and it's hard to beat Letcher on the turf too.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
they don't lose often in the shadow of the Jumbotron. They don't do that very often. When Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime continues, we begin to inch our way to Central Kentucky.
We'll start on I-75 and then head to the Bluegrass area for a pair of great games on paper. Back in 2 minutes.
Quickly update a score. Somerset on top of KNOX 24-22. Now, tonight's Pulaski County North Laurel matchup took a bizarre twist recently. A supporter of North Laurel football was caught videotaping a Pulaski County practice. Needless to say, it caused quite a stir between the two programs for a short period of time. Spygate Bowl number 1. Pulaski County looking to strike in the second period, or in the first period. 3rd and goal for the Maroons. Alex Abner popped by Dylan Baker. It's now 4th down. Pulaski goes for it. Abner not denied this time. Touchdown, 7-0 PC. North Laurel responds. Johnny Ray Fugit looking for the bomb, and Raymond Shears hauls it in. Do you think he's excited? The 24-yard touchdown makes it 7-7, and he is pumped. Now the ensuing kickoff is taken by R.C. White. Well, he takes it at the 1, and it's going to take 99 yards, so sit back and enjoy it. Only one man touches him, and needless to say, afterwards he's a little tired. 14-7 Pulaski County. Scary moment here. Watch Gus Sulfridge, number 11. His head goes straight into the turf. He would be taken off by an ambulance. Hopefully, he will be all right. Certainly a scary moment. After a Pulaski County turnover, North Laurel gets the ball back, finishing the drive. The workhorse, Adrian Wardrop. Touchdown for the Jags. Now listen here. Listen.
All we got to do is get a yard and a half. A yard and a half.
A yard and a half. North goes for 2 after an offsides penalty. It's Wardrop again for the 2. 15-14 Jaguars. It was 22-21 North at the break on a halfback pass from Adrian Wardrop to Ronnie Rotundi. 13 seconds left. North Laurel pulls off the upset. 36-33, arguably their biggest win since beating Madison Central a couple of years ago to end that district winning streak by the Indians.
Last year's feel-good story, Whitley County ranked 5th to start the year playing Lexington Catholic. Lexington Catholic kicking off what Coach Bill Lefton calls the toughest schedule in school history, opening tonight. Colonel striking first, Alex Patrick. Look at that play, runs to the right side, 7-0 Whitley Catholic back down. Nick Ward dumps it off to Lee Ramsey. The 8-yard touchdown pass. The game is tied at 7. More from the Colonels. Jamie LeBanion hits Patrick from 12 yards out for the score. Whitley on top, 14-7. Lexington Catholic. We go to that scoreboard. Lexington Catholic would unfortunately win a good, entertaining opener. Catholic wins a barn burner, 43-33.
The Mountains number 3 team, Johnson Central, playing at Boyle County. First quarter, Boyle's Lamar Dawson on the misdirection. This kid is only 15, and he goes 6'2", 230. And he's going 12 yards for Boyle's first touchdown of the year, 7-0 Rebels. Second quarter, Dawson again on the reverse. This time he's going to throw it and finds Connor Gibbon, 48 yards, 14-zip Boyle from a yard out. Boone Goldsmith, that's the son of Billy. That's the QB keeper, and Boyle just rips the Golden Eagles. And I mean big time. 49-7, the worst loss at Johnson Central in the Jim Matney era. And we spoke earlier in the show, and as the scores came in, we talked about a lot of the Mountain Top 10 goes down either by a lot or they're losing right now. So there's a lot of a shakeup in this Mountain Top 10 next week.
You're right. I think Johnson Central may be jinxed. I think the last time they were ranked 3rd, they lost. That's when they lost to Belfry last year. We may need to kick out that number 3 spot when it comes down to doing the top 10 next week. But you look at Whitley County and Johnson Central, both fall tonight, but they both fall to very good teams. And again, It's week 1. Both teams are still trying to figure each other out.
So far, teams 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 have lost. Number 10 is trailing in the second half. So there's going to be a huge shakeup when we get to that Mountaintop 10 later on. We've got some awards to hand out. We'll do that next on Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime.
Falls Auto Group says, we are pleased to announce that we received a letter from GM stating that we are one of the key dealers, Falls Auto Group, for the Chevrolet Buick GMC truck brand. These are serious times for car buyers, and we're serious about giving you the best deal, the best service, and the best selection. Falls Chevy GMC says now you can buy with supplier pricing and still take advantage of large rebates or 0% financing for up to 60 months on most vehicles. Remember, at Falls Auto Group, you'll get our very best price, you'll get our very best service. I guarantee it.
The new McDonald's Mushroom and Swiss Angus Third Pounder. Be advised, one may lose the ability to...
Well, I love high school football, and I enjoy watching Dudley Hilton's Bell County Bobcats. They play tough, hard-nosed brand of football. They just got cranked up tonight.
Joe B. Hall loves cats that wear blue and white. It is now time for the Long John Silver's catch of the night, catch of the day. Betsy Lane and Bishop Brossard, and Betsy Lane quarterback Nathan Martin goes up top and hooks up with Corey Gerald. Check it out, number 33 with a diving grab going out of bounds. That's a heck of a catch, and that is our Long John Silver's catch of the day. Good job.
Now for the coal mining our future play of the night as we chip away and head to Prestonsburg. Michael Burchett, he's going to go to the air, and he hooks up with Josh Blackburn in the end zone for the score. That is very key because that puts them up 7 to win over Belfry.
Good thing the red flag in the instant replay doesn't come out, maybe. I don't know. Let's go to the Alice Lloyd College Mountain Top 10, and this is not going to change for tonight. It will change next week. That is how the Mountain Top 10 looks. Now, two teams, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and now Knox Central has been knocked off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 10 all lose on the opening night of the season. So, needless to say, next week, there's going to be a major shakeup. Well, we reported earlier this week that Landon Sloan withdrew from Morehead State, and he has now had a couple of days to sit down and think about his next move.
Friday night, we caught up with Landon and got a chance to hear what he had to say.
I couldn't see myself being there 2 or 3 years and being happy. And in order for me to be happy, I think I would be happy. I would have to play to my full potential, and I wouldn't be able to do that there. I really, I talked to Coach Kendall. I told him, I just said, Coach, I really pride myself on going out and beating somebody on every play. That's been my kind of my bread and butter. I'm not the most athletic guy. I got to usually outsmart people on this level, and I just felt like I didn't have the desire to do that there at Morehead.
A lot of people has been contemplating what Landon said over the past couple days, what we reported earlier, and obviously you got a chance to hear him tonight. We've talked about it a little bit as well. I just want to mention, for someone like him who's played basketball all his life and has wanted to play at Kentucky for so long, I can kind of understand where he's coming from, as where he feels like he no longer has the desire to play because he's not at Kentucky, but there are other people who also say that maybe he should grow up and move on.
Well, it's got to be a tough blow, obviously, when you want to play for Kentucky your whole life, and then you have that, in many ways, taken away, and you don't even get reasoning. If you remember, Landon did not even get a meeting. He just was like, well, I guess I'm just not here anymore. So wish you the best of luck, Landon, and, hey, we want to see that smile on your face. Just give it some time. It'll come back to you. Next Friday, we will introduce you to the McDonald's Student Athlete of the Week. That will be part of the awards portion of the show beginning next week. What a way to start the year, huh?
Real quick, I mentioned we talk about the new award next week. Also next week we'll be giving out the Sports Overtime T-shirts by Highlands Regional over there, the Medical Center of Eastern Kentucky. We'll be giving these out at 3 games per night on Friday night.
It took me 5 years to get one of those. These guys are getting for free. Year number 21 of Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime is officially underway. The fun has just started. That will span the next 36 weeks. For Derek Forrest, I'm Brian Milam. Good night, everyone.
Good night.